The comp plan. Anyone can succeed with pay to up comp plan. It's basically the same as traditional sales, but you do not keep the first two sales. They get passed up to your sponsor, and these are called qualifying sales. After you pass up your first two sales, you are qualified for life. Now, you only need 3 sales of $13 each to make an unlimited residual income. Why? Because we have a compounding geometric income via the pay to up comp plan, which I'll explain more in a second. Now, we also have a realistic $10,000 residual income per month achievable in 10 to 15 weeks, if of course you put the right energy and effort to achieve it. The key is just get 3 and be financially free. So, how does it all work? Let's say this is you, and this is your sponsor. Now, remember, the main thing is get 3 and be financially free. So you go out and you find your first person who also wants to be a member just like you. And then you go out and you find your second person who also wants to be a member just like you. And then you find your third person who also wants to be a member just like you. Now, remember, every single one of these people, just like you and just like your sponsor, pays for their membership $13 a month, and they're automatically given an affiliate program to go with that. Now, the key is this. Please pay close attention. The first person that you bring in is going to be passed up to your sponsor. The second person you bring in is going to be passed up to your sponsor. Okay? Now, what does that mean? That means that the first person that you bring in and the second person you bring in, you're going to lose them. In other words, you're not even going to get paid on that. So you did the job for your sponsor because your sponsor will benefit from your efforts. I know what you're thinking. It's not fair. But please wait with me and I'll explain why this is the reason why this program is so powerful. Now, you've got your first, you've got your second, and the third person, well, we have good news there. You're going to get paid on that. So anybody who you bring in, say the 4th, 5th, and 6th, if you want to, you're always going to keep $10 from those sales. Okay? So this is the basics of how this program works. Now let's put this into action. Let's show you exactly how it works. Let's say your sponsor is on the top over here, and that's you. Okay? Now you go out and you get your first person, and your sponsor makes $10. Okay? You go out and get your second person into the program, and it's going to be passed up to your sponsor, so your sponsor is going to make $10. Now the third person that you bring in is going to qualify you, and it's also going to give you a monthly residual income of $10 a month. Okay? Remember, this is a $13 program and you've already made $10 back. The first and second person that you bring in are going to be rolled up to your sponsor, and that's pretty much it. They're going to go out and build their own businesses, and you won't need to have too much contact there in this particular case. Now, that leaves you just with your third person, and let's call the third person John. So in other words, you've passed up your first and second members to your sponsor, and you're only left with just one person, John. So that's you and that's John. Now what happens? John is going to go out and get his first person, and his first person is going to be rolled up to you, earning you $10 a month. The second person that John brings in is going to be rolled up to you, and you make an additional $10 a month. And the third person that he brings in, he's going to earn $10 a month, and he's fully qualified. So now, pretty much, John has done his qualifying sales and knows how to build his business, because all he has to do is teach his team to do the same thing. Now, you've received 2 new referrals from John, okay? And that's the first and the second, the 2 people on the top next to you in red. Those are the 2 new people that are going to be, not only you're going to earn the commission because John passed them to you, but they're also going to be your direct line, just like John. So they become your directs to you. And what do? Those 2 new people are going to get their 3, and they're going to pass up 2 new people to you each. In other words, you're going to make $40 residual income just by them bringing their first 2. So they're going to be passed up to you again. So you're going to have 4 new people on your first level. And these 4 new people are going to go out and do what? They're going to do the same thing like everybody else. They want to get qualified, so they go out and find 3 members, 3 people each. And that's it. Now their first and second are going to be rolled up to you again, making you an additional $80 per month just from this alone. So you're going to get not only the money, but you're going to get 8 new referrals on your first level. So you're going to have 8 new people who are going to go out and find 3 each. Now remember, they're doing the work and you're getting paid. This is the compounding geometric system at work. Now all of a sudden you have 16 new people that are going to be passed up to you, each paying you $10 a month. In other words, you know, you have 16 new people on your first level. And yes, so 16 new people will bring you 32. 32 will bring you 64. 64 will bring you 128. But what does this mean in real money for you? Well, let's go into Show Me the Money section. Now, let's say week 1, you went out and you found 3 people, but you passed up 2. So you only kept 1. So you really just have 1 person that you profited from, and that you profited $10, okay? Now, that person is going to go out and find, or going to go out and pass 2 sales to you. In other words, you're going to get paid an additional $20 because 2 people are going to pay you $10 each, which equals $20. Now, on week 3, those 2 people are going to pass 4 people to you that are going to pay you $10 each, making you $40. On week 4, those 4 new people are going to bring you 8 new people that are going to pay you $80. And those 8 new people are going to pass up 16 new people that are going to pay you $10 each, so you're making $160. By week 16, you have 16 people passing up their first and second. In other words, 32 people to you, earning you $320 on week 6. On week 7, you're going to have 32 people passing you the first and second. In other words, 64 people paying you $10 each. That's $640 residual income that week alone. On week number 8, you're going to have 64 people passing up their first and second. In other words, 128 people paying you $10 each. So that's an additional $1,280 you made on week 8. Week 9, you have 128 people passing up their first and second. In other words, 256 people. And that's an additional $2,560 on week 9. And on week 10, you have 256 people passing up their first and second. In other words, 512 people who are going to be on your first level, each paying you $10 a month, which is just that week alone, $5,120. So if you add that up, in total, what you've actually earned is a $10,230 per month income if you decided to retire at this point. However, this is a geometric business that keeps on going till infinity. So the income potential for earning money with this program is really unlimited to your imagination and also to your ability to go out and work this business. However, the investment that you've put in is $13 for the ability to earn a $10,230 per month income with a bit of work in a 10-week period. Very, very powerful. So just to review, what we got to do is give you first and second away to your sponsor. However, this is all done through our computerized software system affiliate page, which every member will be given. And you know, the idea is very simple. You got to give, you got to get, and you got to grow. So this is the formula to be successful. It's not about being greedy. It's about working a program that works, that's legitimate, and that has real value. Thank you for watching this presentation. Please register today and start creating your unstoppable income for life. Thank you very much.